Hello and welcome to Pimp My Ride. Wait, no.
Hey, yo, dog, I heard you like Mario Kart in your Mario Kart, so we put more Mario Kart in your Mario Kart so you can Mario Kart while you Mario Kart. Take a shot for every time I said Mario Kart, but please do it with water or else you'll die of alcohol poisoning.
Mario Kart.
Anyway, guys, we're on to the next cup.
Yep. I am... Okay. Just this way there's no confusion. 150 cc's, normal items, normal comm. This is unless I say otherwise.
Yes. And since we kind of skipped over one of the cups, we're going back one because Paul's got Butterfingers.
I do.
Mama. 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 Mama.
No, I'm not getting you an Ouya.
What about a virtual boy?
I'm waiting for that to go on the NSO.
Dude, the day that virtual boys go on the NSO, I will laugh hysterically because that system was, whew. Because I had the unfortunate pleasure of actually playing a virtual boy.
I've played one too.
It sucked.
I've never been the same.
It sucked horribly, and I didn't even own one. It was one of those. It was like at J.C. Penney's, and it was like one of those displays in the electronics section.
Oh, I played one at Ames.
Oh God.
It was actually the same Ames that I got my Nintendo 64 at way back in the day.
God, we're old.
We are. But anyway,
it's like we're those two guys. It's like, remember this? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
we're gonna be the new Statler and Waldorf animatronics if they ever bring back Muppet Vision 3D.
Damn right we are, dude.
But so, Pro was talking about my conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah, let's deep dive into this amazingness. Everybody, make sure to. Oh, hang on, I got to do this professionally. Please put on your 3D glasses and tinfoil hats now.
I want to also say I can't wait to see the edits for this when he puts this on YouTube.
Oh God, yeah, dude. Okay, so fair warning, and I am so sorry, future me, because I did not plan to do this until just now. I am going to do a lot of visuals along with this theory, so that way, like, we can string it together, and you guys can kind of see where we're actually going with this and stuff. So be prepared for a lot of visuals and a lot of hoopla.
Okay. I call this Mario is a menace to the Mushroom Kingdom and needs to be stopped, a dissertation. All right. Now, some of this is also speculation because we don't know exactly where Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to be in the timeline.
Also, please note that all the visuals will be in the upper right-hand corner, so that way you can still enjoy the race.
Yes. Okay. Pauline in Donkey Kong Bonanza has been listed as being 13 years old, according to the Nintendo of Japan website. In theory, that would put Bonanza earlier than the original Donkey Kong games. And since Pauline helps DK in those games, it means that at some point in their lives, DK and Pauline were besties. There's a word I never say until now.
The stupid dolphin is throwing these red shells.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of red shells. But what this means is that in the Donkey Kong video game that comes out, Mario is not rescuing Pauline from DK. He is literally kidnapping her from her best friend in the whole wide world.
At least that's the theory.
That's my theory.
Okay, so yeah, so Paul had posted this on Facebook and everything and talked to me about it, and I was like, this is awesome. Because I was having the same thoughts as well. And keep in mind, too, this was also before we actually sat down and watched, or personally, I sat down before, I can't words today. Where am I?
Before you
Who is
Nintendo
this?
Direct on Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yes, because I already saw the pictures of Pauline as a kid, so, or well, now a teenager. But I digress.
Also, f***ing adorable and has freckles.
Yes, I am so glad that it's canon that she has freckles now. So, you know, I'm looking at all this, and I stand by Paul's theory almost to a T, and then I watched the Direct, and I noticed something. Cranky Kong and Diddy Kong are in the game. So I'm like, okay, if this is before the original Donkey Kong game, wasn't Cranky Kong the original Donkey Kong in the Donkey Kong game of 1983?
To which I retorted with, what's to say Cranky isn't literally like a title?
Which is very possible too. Which is really weird. Okay, so I meant to bring this up with you the other day, and actually this is a great time to talk about this. Is the Super Mario Brothers movie considered canon?
I am going with the idea of no.
Okay, because there was an interesting line that got pulled up to me, was that in the movie, Donkey Kong said that Cranky Kong is his dad.
Oh.
And from the original lore of the video games, Cranky Kong is technically Donkey Kong's grandfather, because Donkey Kong Jr., who we've seen in his own game and Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo, is technically Cranky's son.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
I'll say it best, because Nintendo actually made a post about this. They said the Donkey Kong lore doesn't matter and you shouldn't worry about it.
Right.
That is literally from their own Twitter.
Plus, the whole thing is that we don't know where in the Mario timeline any of the Donkey Kong Country games fall.
Yeah, so it's a complicated mess, but regardless of the actual theory itself, which I love the theory, I am very excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I doubt that we'll do it for the show, just where it's such a long game, but yeah, I'm very excited about it.
But, you see, that was only part one of my conspiracy theory of Mario being a menace. I have more.
It's like Billy Mays trying to sell something. But wait, there's more.
Well, you heard my entire freaking theory.
Which I absolutely love.
So, part two is, as far as I'm concerned, Peach and Bowser are in a relationship. Like, if for no other reason than the fact that Bowser has kidnapped Peach upwards of nearly over 24 times.
Well, not only that, but you got to think, while she's being kidnapped, you know, there's a lot of time in between the time that Mario's making it from the Mushroom Kingdom to Bowser's Keep, and you got to be thinking they've got to be talking sometimes.
Yeah. Plus, in all this time, she has not even so much as installed any defenses on her castle.
Oh.
Like, I know it might ruin the aesthetic, but make the cannons pink or something.
Listen, you want to talk about defenses? Literally the only defenses that I've actually seen in Mushroom Kingdom is they gave the Toad spears in Super Mario Galaxy. That's it.
Spears!
Hey, listen, if it worked for the Ewoks fighting the Galactic Empire...
Okay, fair. But,
just unfortunately, it doesn't work that way in Mario World.
Yeah. So I just think Mario is just too stupid to realize that Bowser and Peach are in a very loving and committed relationship, and Peach just tries to stroke his ego, which is why she only ever offers him cake.
Or a kiss on the cheek.
Or a kiss on the cheek or the nose. And then while Mario's ego is being stroked, Peach runs right back off to her boo.
Which she goes to stroke something else on Bowser. Take that as you will.
Yep. I'm sure she's stroking some porn on Bowser. And then there's Daisy. Mario had a chance there. Because Mario was by himself in Super Mario Land. you know,
Which I will say to this day, it has some of the best Mario music, I think.
It really does, and I've heard some remixes of it on Smash Ultimate and in this game.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot because you have the Sphinx area races in this area. Plus, they even have the little like Maui heads, like the Stonehenge heads.
Yep. Mario had a chance with Daisy. Mario screwed it up. Just, you know, rescued her from the alien, brought her home, and just went right back to stalking Peach. Which is why Daisy and Luigi are obviously in a relationship, because you've got the freaking Daisy and Luigi statue of them dancing in the middle of Daisy's circuit.
I will say one interesting thing though that it just kind of dawned on me. You know, it's almost pretty much established that Luigi and Daisy are in a relationship. Where is she during Luigi's Mansion?
That's a good question. Also, I should mention, Daisy shares Luigi's death stare in Mario Kart World.
Oh yeah, I remember you sharing that with me.
Yeah, I did share a picture of that.
This one actually went pretty fast, so I say we could probably do one more cup and run this episode a little bit longer than usual.
Yep, sounds good. So, in conclusion, Mario is a menace. He has kidnapped the mayor of New Donk City and stalks another princess while she's in a loving relationship with somebody else. Mario is a menace and needs to be stopped. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get off my soapbox.
And also, Bowser is a single parent.
Bowser is a loving single parent of one child, not 8.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, because I honestly have a theory on that myself. I feel like the Koopalings are adopted.
They're either adopted or they're nieces and nephews.
Yeah, because Bowser Jr. I feel like is his only like direct child. Which let's do. Well, first of all, let's do Blue Shell.
Yep, I was about to say.
You know, it was never fully established where Bowser Jr. came from, or anything like that. But I absolutely love, and I'm not even joking when I say this. I love the interactions between Bowser and Bowser Jr. whenever they're talking about like the Switch parental controls and stuff, because it's showing that Bowser is an actual loving parent and wants what's best for his kid.
Yep. Even if it means that he has to buy Bowser Jr. an N-Gage. I am never going to stop bringing that up.
Which you shouldn't, so. This is honestly... Oh my god, I went right in the drink.
I did that the first time I played on this course.
This is honestly probably one of my favorite courses, or at least this area. Boo Cinema. Freaking love this. Just the aesthetic, the theming. It is absolutely amazing.
So now here's a question for you, sir.
Oh god.
If you like, Mario Kart World is a great game.
Oh yeah.
But if you could add, like, and I'm emphasizing this, if you could add something to this as free DLC, I emphasize the word free, what would it be? Because I can tell you mine right off the top of my head.
Okay, so if I'm going with a realistic answer, I'm probably going to say more remixed audio tracks for the courses.
Okay.
Mainly speaking, because I doubt that Nintendo would do any free characters or extra courses or anything like that. Maybe some new skins.
Oh god, yes. I didn't even think of that because I am so disappointed on how some characters got like 9 and 10 skins, while you've got like Donkey Kong and Pauline who got one apiece.
Yeah, literally one skin. You have Donkey Kong's all-terrain costume, and then you have Pauline's racing outfit from Mario Kart Tour.
Mario Kart 8.
Okay, 8, sorry.
She has so many gorgeous freaking skins. Future Seth put them in here that they could have used, but no.
They're like, Pauline who?
Exactly. For me, hear me out, Grand Prix Classic.
I'm listening.
Okay, so in Grand Prix in this game, it's usually the first track is the normal 3-lap thing, and then everything after that is just transitioning from one course to the next.
Yes.
Grand Prix Classic is old school.
To where you would just do the 3 laps in each area.
Yep, no transition.
I could see that. I mean, because honestly, and this is just from hearing different people on the internet, which personally I don't have a problem with it. I feel like that's the biggest gripe that people have, aside from the cost of the game, is there's no classic racing mode. Like, like the very first track, you do the 3-lap course of whatever one you start with, and then you transition between different ones and stuff. But there's no just solid, hey, we're going just 3 laps in this area, or 5 laps, or however many, depending on how big the course is.
I would not mind doing at least 2 laps on the new Rainbow Road.
Looking at you,
not that would take forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at you, baby Kart course from Mario 8 that takes what, 7 laps?
Yeah, because each lap is like 5 seconds on 200cc. Speaking of which, did you see that somebody actually did the math and discovered 200cc's is like 415?
Like miles per hour, or?
No, like, because of the speed hike between 150 and 200cc's, somebody actually did the math and said that 200cc should actually be closer to like 415.
Oh, so like what the actual number should be.
Uh-huh.
Huh, interesting. Still,
I'll try to find the video if we're done here.
Still, that's cute. Play F-Zero GX and then we'll talk.
I have played F-Zero GX. It makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, same. Literally, I played it one time, I played it recently since it came out on NSO, and even Nimbus was noticing how much I was struggling.
Hey, we're better at the old school, just like slow and steady, like Mario Kart and Sonic All-Stars Racing and Crash Team Racing. And...
Dude, you want to talk about a game I hope they would be able to do this, that I want them to bring to the N64 NSO? Bring back Diddy Kong Racing, please.
Well, I mean, I don't see why they couldn't do it, considering they've got all the DKCs. And did they put Donkey Kong 64 on there yet?
No. Well, shit, I don't remember. I know they got Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie on there.
And Killer Instinct.
Yeah, Killer Instinct Gold, hell yeah. Which, oh my god, was hilarious, because the day that Paul and I found out that it was out on NSO, he literally messaged me and said, hey, after you get off work, fight me. I was like, okay, sure. So I get online, and I literally tear his ass a new one, to the point where it's literally 2 matches after this, and he goes, you know what? We're going to play Mario Kart 64 instead.
Yeah, like, I had not played MK Gold since the N64, and I realized, yeah, this was a mistake.
Well, it also doesn't help the fact that, but I did fair warn you and tell you about this. I was using a Nintendo 64 controller while I was playing.
Yeah, I was not.
Because for some weird reason, the button layouts for the Nintendo 64, as many of you probably remember, were very weird. But for some reason, it worked very well for Killer Instinct Gold. And it did not transition well whenever you're playing it on a Pro controller.
Yeah, but also, like, I even said this, like, the newest Killer Instinct, I think, spoiled me.
Oh, dude, the newest Killer Instinct's amazing. Like, I haven't played it in a hot minute, but damn, I need to play it again.
Which is why when the Mortal Kombat Classic thing, or Legacy Collection, whatever the heck they're calling it, comes out, I'm going to be so rusty.
So right now, because I was looking at that, dude, I am so excited for that. Right now, MK 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, and 4 are confirmed, with more games that have not been announced yet. Plus, they're also saying that they are going to be making the different ports of the game are going to be available as well. So, like, if you want to play the Super Nintendo version, the Sega version with the Blood Code,
Game Boy.
Yeah, they're even doing the Game Boy version, which, oh my god.
I think it's been confirmed that the Game Boy Advance Mortal Kombat games are going to be on it.
Yeah, well, there's actually a reason for that, is because I think it's specifically Deadly Alliance that was for the Game Boy Advance, actually had extra lore that the other version didn't have.
Yeah, and which I can only hope means that Deadly Alliance will be eventually included.
Dude, I tell you what I miss from the Mortal Kombat games is the extra funny, silly modes, like the combat cart and the chess combat and
Puzzle combat.
Dude, puzzle combat was the shit.
It really was.
Like, you can fight me all you want. I spent countless hours playing Deception, just playing puzzle combat.
And I did the same with was it Armageddon that had motor combat?
Yes, Armageddon was the one that had motor combat.
Yeah, I spent forever just unlocking everybody in that. It was a good time. Mind you, I also used the crypt code to just unlock everything without actually needing coins.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. So,
all right, and on that note,
yep. Next time on Foreplay, guys, we'll head to the next cup.
Peace.
Hey guys, this is Cosmic Nimbus. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next episode.